Maya Angelou, a renowned American poet, memoirist, and civil rights activist, left behind a legacy of powerful and inspirational words that continue to resonate with people around the world. Here are some of her famous quotes. "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. You are the sum total of everything you've ever seen, heard, eaten, smelled, been told, forgot. It's all there. Everything influences each of us, and because of that, I try to make sure that my experiences are positive. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. Prejudice is a burden that confuses the past, threatens the future, and renders the present inaccessible. I've learned that making a living is not the same thing as making a life. I've learned that you shouldn't go through life with a catcher's mitt on both hands. You need to be able to throw something back. You alone are enough. You have nothing to prove to anybody. If you find it in your heart to care for somebody else, you will have succeeded. Love recognizes no barriers. It jumps hurdles, leaps fences, penetrates walls to arrive at its destination full of hope. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. What is a fear of living? It's being preeminently afraid of dying. It is not doing what you came here to do, out of timidity and spinelessness. The antidote is to take full responsibility for yourself, for the time you take up and the space you occupy. If you don't know what you're here to do, then just do some good. One isn't necessarily born with courage, but one is born with potential. Without courage, we cannot practice any other virtue with consistency. We can't be kind, true, merciful, generous, or honest. We are braver and wiser because they existed. Those strong women and strong men. We are who we are because they were who they were. It's wise to know where you come from, who called your name. Words mean more than what is set down on paper. It takes the human voice to infuse them with deeper meaning. Independence is a heady draft, and if you drink it in your youth, it can have the same effect on the brain as young wine does. It does not matter that its taste is not always appealing. It is addictive, and with each drink, you want more. Once you appreciate one of your blessings, one of your senses, your sense of hearing, then you begin to respect the sense of seeing and touching and tasting. You learn to respect all the senses. All information belongs to everybody all the time. It should be available. It should be accessible to the child, to the woman, to the man, to the old person, to the semi-literate, to the presidents of universities, to everyone. It should be open. My great hope is to laugh as much as I cry, to get my work done and try to love somebody, and have the courage to accept the love in return. The ache for home lives in all of us, the safe place where we can go as we are and not be questioned. We can learn to see each other and see ourselves in each other, and recognize that human beings are more alike than we are unalike. Self-pity in its early stage is as snug as a feather mattress. Only when it hardens does it become uncomfortable. What humility does for one is it reminds us that there are people before me. I have already been paid for. And what I need to do is prepare myself so that I can pay for someone else who has yet to come, but who may be here and needs me.